That meow sounds like a cat. It's just marvelous. Somebody clearly had a blast in the studio with Serum. Szevasztok, which means hello guys in Hungarian. I'm SP, singer, songwriter, music producer. I learn about music from the internet and I'm taking you with me. Today, I'm going to be reacting to and analyzing another song from Aurora's latest album, What Happened to the Heart. I'm going to share my first raw reaction as well as my deeper analysis about the songwriting, the production and the singing. Thus, don't forget, I listened to this song multiple times. One of my favorite ways of learning is to listen, appreciate, and get inspired by other artists, and I'm so excited to share the gems I can uncover. You guys really loved my reaction and analysis to Echo My Shadow, which means a lot to me. And ever since I already recorded 6 reactions to songs from this album, I'm not going to stop there. But to be completely honest with you guys, I have already listened to some of the songs from this album because there were some singles that premiered before the album came out. I have recorded a reaction to one of those songs, which was Some Type of Skin, and you can totally check that out in this video. I also listened to Your Blood once, but it was a long time ago, so I'm hoping that it will be able to surprise me again. I haven't mentioned this in my previous video, but I have been a long time Aurora fan. Though I haven't had the chance to see Aurora live, it's my lifelong dream. She captivates me with her dancing because I really love to dance. I just love the sound of her music. It's quite unique. The Nordic timbre of her voice is just wonderful, as well as her singing technique, which is, let me tell you, exemplary. By the way, I just listened to the Eras podcast with Aurora, and guess what? She wasn't interested in singing at all when she started to make music at the whopping age of 9. The only reason she continued because her mom told her it's worth it. Thanks a lot, Mrs. Axnes. She's just inspiring me to work hard on my music every single day. Speaking of which, have you seen my latest song challenge video? I made a song in 4 hours. Go over and judge me in the comments. How did it turn out? Anyway, enough of the shameless self-plug. Let's listen to Aurora. Oh.
My name was hidden somewhere in the back of my brain. I didn't know before my head was drained, and all I could hear was that name. I had before I was reversed. Long before I was a part of Earth, I was a part of your world.
This might be the most peaceful rave song I've ever heard. Somebody clearly had a blast in the studio with Serum. I don't know who was it. Maybe it was Aurora herself. Maybe it was Magnus Skirstad. Maybe it was Tom Rollins because they are listed as the producers for this song. Whoever was it, this is the kind of mastery in sound design I'm still striving for. The kicks are surprisingly soft in this mix, which makes sense compared to the dynamic of this chirping bass line. And there's another bass line which plays a melody accompanied with a strange pulsating sound which is creating a dissonance with the melody that it's playing. On that dissonance arrives Aurora. After her voice arrived, there was this clanky, steely sound panned to the left and the right, foreshadowing the arriving of Anna Brun's vocals. It was sneaky.
I was a part of your world. I was a part of your world.
Is that a sitar?
I was a part of your
As the lead vocals become wider and richer in harmonics. The chirpy bass is now restrained and it is only chiming in strategically where there's space for it. I didn't expect the harder kicks to arrive this soon, so it felt like a push from the back. And then a steely, clanky percussion joined, very similar to the previous clanky percussion. Now it is moving in a different rhythm. There's also this, I believe it's a pipa, it's a Chinese traditional instrument, also moving from left to right. It creates a very unique sound to this track and also emphasizes the movement which is happening. And with this movement that we have, the tension is naturally rising.
The parade, an innocent way to teach a dying soul. You eventually will be eaten by yourself. Nobody asks for the help. Far away.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Somebody was given just another year, another departure in our atmosphere. Will you forget I was here? Will you forget I was here? Will you forget I was here? Will you forget I was here?
I like how it's placed in the space. It's just marvelous. I mean, it sounds so smooth, and if you're listening to it, you don't necessarily realize what's happening for the first time, but on second, third, fourth listens, you're just like, what is happening here? Because the way it continues is that instead of us just humping back into the original beat, we continue with extremely wide vocals on top of the basses. And these vocals suddenly just occupy almost all of the space for a short amount of time. Not only just singing the lines, but it also sings harmonies, and also there is ad-libs and additional really little moments that are happening. And then this wide vocal harmonic presence molds into the original beat, starting with the pipa coming in, but not like coming in and playing. No, the echo of the pipa playing comes in first. That's so creative. Yeah, I'm a fan. That sounds like a cat. Wow, that was fun. This was fun. So what do you think? Do you have a favorite from this album? Tell me why and which one, of course. Don't forget to tell me which one. Or maybe don't tell me which one. Just tell me why, and I get to figure this out on my own, and we can play a very fun game in the comment section. Who knows what can the mystery bring? If you enjoyed yourself, like and subscribe. You can also check out my latest reactions to other songs from this album, as well as my fun song-making challenges. You can also support me by listening to my latest single, Blessed by Rain.
Yo, listen up, here's a rap about rain. When the clouds gather, it's nature's refrain. Drops fall.